Right.
All right.
It has been truly a long time,
It's been a long time, everybody.
and we apologize, but there were certain reasons that contradicted that connection to happen. But here we are again, back together with you, with uh, Beat Pig.
That's right. It's up on Beat Pig. Then we got
And yeah, I don't even know, man. You can call me Mr. Fox, kids. You can call me JK. I'm still the same. I'm back. I just had some sort of. I got a new mask, so I decided to show you guys, and I hope you liked it.
We thought you were a different person. A lot of people in the chat thought that you were somebody else.
Yeah, if you have noticed, guys, I'm a great actor, and I can pull off very different and very nice tricks. So be aware. That's why it was a Mr. Fox, because Fox is a sly animal, and I'm sometimes sly, but more like as a sly, like slippery and yanks, things like that, of that nature.
That's very clever. I never even thought of that. Yeah, I thought you were a different person. I thought, I can't hear anything. I hope that you can hear me. How's the audio on your end?
I can hear you pretty well, actually.
All right, good. As you can tell, we're not, we're not in the same place that we used to be. We got pictures of the old spot here, but the studio did burn down. We had to, I fell asleep with a cigarette in the studio too. That's how the wardrobe factory burned down, where we had all of our outfits. And I did it again. I fell asleep with smoking a cigarette. Cigarette was on, and so the studio burned down to the ground, and we got chased out of Anaheim by the mayor and his goonies, his cronies. So we are not allowed back in Anaheim. Mayor's order.
Kicked out, and we feel sorry. Things happen.
I'm not sorry. And if the mayor's watching this right now, I wish I could yell, but I'm living in a nursing home, my aunt's nursing home, and I'm not going to reveal the location because if the mayor's watching, he will send his goons out.
That's true.
He's got the Red Eagle Sixes. That's what they're called, the Anaheim street gang, and they do the mayor's bidding. So, but if you're watching this, no, I lost all respect for you when you chase us out of town.
Yeah, be aware. We're aware. Awareness is important nowadays too. So you gotta be aware for the dangers, for the obstacles.
Yeah, we understand that we did something wrong, but I don't necessarily agree with being this is not Shakespearean times. We don't have to be what's that term where they kick you out of the town and you're not allowed back in the town?
Like ban?
Exile.
Ban? Exile, yeah, absolutely.
You don't need to be exiled because of two small fires that were both accidents.
That is very true.
And
that is very true.
Against the law. Last time I checked, smoking's not against the law. So, yeah, maybe leave us alone.
Yeah, it's tied. It's our roots. It's where we were brought up at. Yes. So it's a lot that was taken away. Too much.
That's right, but we're making it work. We're here doing it remotely. Like I said, I'm in the basement of a nursing home at an undisclosed town, not far from Anaheim, but far enough to not be in trouble. And JK, how about yourself there?
Me, I don't even know. I just went back to the forest. somewhere in the forest,
You're in the wood.
in
You're in the wood.
tundra, somewhere in Russian tundra,
You're in the tundra.
somewhere, yeah, in an igloo.
You're holy shit. I guess you're dressed for it.
Right? Yeah, I kind of like it here. It's nice and my hat fits well. A lot of the people wear the same hat, apparently. I thought I had the only one, but no.
So those are popular up there, that style.
Yeah, yeah.
Are you in the US or are you not allowed to say?
I'm not allowed to say.
Understand?
I can't tell you, but we just need to get the comments in the chat like usually. And I need to get some hydration, but I can handle it.
Yeah, what do you drink up there? You melt snow?
Pretty much, yeah. Sometimes I had to put my hands next to a pot with the snow for it to melt to make it into water. And usually I just eat snow. I just realized that it was a waste of warmth. Yeah, it was that way.
I understand.
That's
Like,
pretty crazy. Yeah, I'm still getting used to the new location, so it's hard to look at the right spot.
did you make the igloo that you live in?
No, just living at some family decided to host me for a year or so. They said then I'm gonna have to start paying rent. I gotta catch 10 fish a day.
Yeah, so you got a host family, you're living in an igloo in the tundra. Damn.
Yeah, pretty crazy. Yeah,
Fish. Fish and snow.
so it's pretty decent. I can't complain.
That sounds terrible, dude, actually. That sounds freezing.
It does get cold. Yeah, at times it does get cold, but at least I have my hat. Like I don't know. As I got older, I realized that my head like really needs to be warm, and I like all my fur is gone on the head, so it gets really cold really fast.
That's true. You were talking about that, how you were kind of chilly. You're always cold.
Yeah, my temples need to be like
Warm. You were always warm. And so you had to it's probably the hat, and you can't take the hat off because it's chemically grafted to your skull. So I think that it probably was a good call that you moved to the tundra, bro. I'm still down here in Cali, so it's hot. I got my wife beater on, or just didn't call them that, but and I'm just in a robe. It's hot.
that's not bad. It hasn't been warm here in a while, so I really miss the heat. I need to come back someday.
Yeah, dude, I'll have you back, bro. You should come on back to paradise down here.
Yeah, miss the oranges.
I mean, not
Or that's Florida.
Anaheim, but another spot. I'm just getting a snack in. I didn't have time to get a snack on the way to the nursing home here.
Yeah, no, I started meal prepping recently, so that helped out nice, but I only meal prep lunches, so I still need to figure out dinners and breakfasts.
What?
Yeah, I like catch 5 fish, cook it up with some snow,
You have a
season it
sauce?
with tears of bears, and
You have bear sandwiches?
something like that.
What about a sauce? Do you guys have like a sauce that you guys do?
The sauce. They do take roots of the brushes. There's like some sort of a tree. I don't know its name, but it gives some sort of a sauce. And if you heat it up to a certain condition, they put it on the fish some days.
Like syrup?
Yeah, it's like sweet and sour.
You do fish syrup? Maple fish.
Maple fish. I like that. That sounds pretty good.
So I'm struggling in the tire department. Like we said, the warehouse burned down. Our outfit warehouse burned down in the summer, going into fall. And then when the studio burned down, we lost all our money. So I don't have any money. I'm living off my aunt has some. She's getting some checks, and so we're splitting those. And but so I just want to apologize for not being dressed better. I know usually I'm dressed to the nines, but tonight we're
Yeah,
going easy tonight, maybe.
as we said, it has been a while. We lost our spot, so all the clothes, we just grabbed the most important things, and yeah,
Yeah, there are more important things than clothes. I made sure to grab. I had a bunch of cigarettes and stuff. So there's more important, but it's not all about looking good.
yeah, that is very true. A lot of the people, yeah, tend to, well, they probably just trust Dostoevsky because he used to say, "The beauty will save the world," and they're going with it.
Beauty would save the world, huh?
Yeah, that's what he said.
I believe that, bro. I think I believe that.
Yeah, because beauty is. There it is. My head is shaking.
Yeah, but it's hard to hear in this mask.
Yeah, I hope that I'm speaking pretty loud.
What's that?
I hope that I'm speaking pretty loud. Yeah, the microphone should be okay.
I just might have to cut some holes in this thing. I'll have to cut a couple holes right here.
Them might help.
I'm gonna see if I have like a pen or something I can use to cut a hole here. Hold on. So tell me what's been going on in the news. What have you been seeing? I know we love science on this show, and we talk a lot about science facts.
Like there were a lot of inventions made in 2021, but they were too complicated for me to understand, so I didn't really go into them as much. I know that I discovered a guy named Vermin, and he wears a boot on his head, and he runs for president. Or he did, I guess. Or he attempted to.
He ran for president and he has a moon on his head.
No, there is a guy whose name is Vermont or Vermin, something like that. Vermin Supreme Love, I think his full name is, and he wears a boot on his head.
Oh, I have seen that guy.
Yeah,
We should vote him, bro.
that would be awesome. Yeah, if you're watching us right now, feel free to join our podcast because he did say that he supports like people who don't want to go to vote, and things like that of that nature. Like, because there are certain reasons, and he said that he's gonna give everyone a pony, and that's pretty cool too. I'll take that.
He's gonna do what?
He's gonna give everyone a pony.
Equality?
No, a pony, like a little horse breed.
Oh, that's fucking a cool present.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm trying to make this work.
Yeah, what else have I discovered recently? Science-wise, no. Well, I guess everybody knows about it, but there is a thing called compound effect, and I believe Einstein was the one who came up with it, or something around there. Maybe Newton. I'm not sure, but anyways, it just explores the topics of the. I think Einstein said that compound effect is like the eighth wonder of the world. If you know it, then you win. If you don't, something happens. I don't know. I don't know the word and word, but Don't quote me on that again. So he would say that compound effect is something that is like a snowball effect. You just start with a little bit, and as long as it keeps going, it's gonna keep more and more and more. Like mm, successful people get more and more and more success, and the guys who work hard, they work harder and harder, and it gets like slowly easier. So that type of stuff. It's like, yeah,
Yeah, I believe in the compound effect. And I believe what the hell were we talking about? The guy that's on that? I can't remember.
this that's just what I came across from science recently.
Compound effect.
Yeah, it's just like a thing that keeps increasing itself. Like if you're rich, you're getting richer. If you're find joy uh, doing something, like it's gonna bring your work is gonna get better and better. And then I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain.
Yeah, no, I like that.
Check it out, guys. Yeah.
I think that I've been doing some creative projects recently, and just moving the ball a little bit each day.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's way better than not working on it at all. You can find that after just a little bit of time, moving the thing just a little every day can push it pretty far. So you don't have to always work in these big giant gulps. You can work in little sips as long as you're consistent.
Right. Absolutely. As long as you keep rolling.
Keep rolling, baby. I'm having a little bit of pizza pie.
Oh man, that sounds nice. I wonder if I have any snacks. I doubt.
I'm a huge fan of pizza.
It tastes really good.
Leave your favorite.
Yeah, I miss pizza.
Leave your favorite pizza topping in the chat. JK, what's your favorite pizza topping?
Cheese? Can I say that?
Bro, what did you say?
I said cheese.
That's a good answer.
I like tomatoes too. If they're like really grilled, almost dry. That type of tomatoes I like. Dried tomatoes, I guess.
Oh yeah, those are good. Like a margarita pizza or something.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, like a sun-dried tomato.
Mm-hmm.
Those are delicious. I do like pepperoni. But this is a special kind of pizza. This is a barbecue sauce and chicken. It's got barbecue and chicken on it. So there you go.
Chicken barbecue. Yeah, it's pretty popular as well, I think.
I think so. That's custom. I did it order custom.
That's awesome.
I customized it on the on the online app. I customized it on the online app on my phone. So I got a soda. Did you see where I put my
on the table? Yeah. Yeah. Things has been pretty good.
Yeah, how's things going with you, bro?
It's going pretty even, things are getting better, but I realize that I'm a greedy person, so I will never be really satisfied. Like, even on the good days, I feel pretty dissatisfied. I feel like it wasn't even a hard day for me to work. It was like an easy day, and felt like I didn't have a challenge.
Oh, really? So you want more of a challenge?
more, more of a challenge, but it's been pretty challenging already. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, bro, you work hard. You work all the time.
Yeah, fishes, swimming,
I was just gonna say,
fish.
you're the tundra's top fisher person.
Yeah, and the fishes fly too, so it's pretty hard. The bears are pretty good at it, but I'm nowhere at their level. Sorry, the igloo is not really even, so have to deal with it. It will get better, guys. If you are wishing to donate some money to get a better visual work, send us an email.
Please send us money. Um, the quality of the show's gone downhill. You can tell the microphone and the camera status. We had probably about $10,000 worth of, well, maybe
Equipment.
$15,000 worth of recording equipment burned down in the Anaheim fire that was an accident. And don't blame the cigarette companies, and don't blame me. Accidents happen, and you just move on. But
Yeah, absolutely. You just move on. I mean, things happen all the time, whether you're young or old, but it's good to make them when you're old. Oh, when you're young, so that when you're old, you're just chilling.
that's right. I need to. We are learning from our mistakes. I'm probably not gonna smoke cigarettes when I'm going to bed anymore. In bed, and when I'm
You see,
sleeping, planning
yeah,
to go to sleep.
people, we change all the time. Oh, okay. I know what to talk about.
Bro, give us a topic. We need something to talk about here. We're talking about the fire again. Keep
Yeah,
talking about
yeah.
the fire.
To distract you.
I hate the fire. Fire is like traumatic. It freaks me out to think about it.
Recently I was reading a book. I still haven't finished it. It's called Les Miserables by Victor Hugo. Victor Hugo. I don't know if you've heard of him.
I've heard
Or,
of that. That's that movie with Hugh Jackman.
man, I haven't seen the movie. I should probably watch it.
Hell yeah, dude. Maybe after you finish, how much have you read of it?
Maybe like a quarter. There's like different books, and all the different books kind of have a different story, I feel like.
Yeah.
So, are there many stories in the movie?
I don't really know. I've never seen it, but
Okay.
I think Hugh Jackman plays Wolverine in this one too.
Really?
I think so. I don't think Wolverine was in the original book. I mean, he might be in it in the last half of it, but I think
That's possible.
because that's
Because
what I love him as is Wolverine. So,
yeah, I love Wolverine too.
oh yeah, bro, he's my favorite X-Man.
Yeah, I stopped on book 3, and I believe there's like 8 books in total. So, but we're going through it. It's an audiobook. I can read, but um, it's really hard for me to keep the concentration. But I'll work on it. Mm,
Yeah,
yeah,
I can't. It's been a long time since I've read a book for pleasure. I think that's kind of gone out the window for me. I maybe read for bragging rights. Like I might read Infinite just to tell people that I read it. I might,
yeah,
I wish.
yeah. It's really hard to find joy, and recently, it is really popular here in the forest to read about um, business.
Oh yeah,
So, and business writers, well, it's good books, but you can tell how contemporary, if it's called contemporary literature. Well, I guess it is because they take like bestsellers in New York, like magazines or something like that. Um, so they become bestsellers in there, and the writing is it's pretty raw, you know what I mean?
like kind of hard to get through.
No, like it's pretty straightforward.
Oh,
There's no like feelings or emotions that are passed through it, I guess, as many as there is in literature. There's not as many details, or it's just like simple,
information.
yeah, just information. But I mean, it's written pretty well, it's straightforward and you get the information that you need. So it it does its function, I
You're
guess.
talking about the business books?
Yeah.
Who are you reading? Grant Cardone? Who are you reading?
Um, I have no idea, but there's quite a bit of them. Really, I think I started reading a book called Go For No. That's one of the network marketing books. And that was the only one that I started with, but I will get into more. It's like self-development. I need to read about many things. Catching fish is really hard, guys.
Yeah, that's right. You kind of, if you're going to sell fish in the tundra, you kind of have to know about fishing pole, line, like fishing line, lure, economies, and how to market guppy or like the whole product and how to monetize and market the making the fish. What's your favorite? Here's a good question that people I think are probably asking at home. What's your favorite bait to use when you're fishing?
Oh, that's a great question.
Thank you.
Um, I I usually use a mirror, so I don't know. It's weird the way that it works, but I found a piece of glass, I guess, um, and it's something in between a piece of mirror and the light that I will reflect, and I would attract the fish with the sunlight, as there's not as much, and if I'm able to point in the right direction, they
Right?
would.
So they get attracted by the mirror's lights and reflect.
Yeah, by the light, and like after some time, it gets even a little warmer, and fish are pretty sensitive to the warmth. So if you're showing warmth, you can jump into the water and catch some fish, but it's really cold to do it. So you need to be a little smart with it.
Yeah. Do you do some bare hand fishing you sometimes?
Yeah, just by dipping it, but I try not to jump. I should some days, but my body still feels really cold in the water.
I think
That's the wrong direction.
I think if you just get really intoxicated, if you drink a bunch of alcohol, I think that fixes it. I think it'll keep you from freezing. But don't quote me on that. Don't. That's not medical advice. That might not be right.
No, I think it's pretty right. It like numbs down your feelings a little bit. So, um, you know, a lot of drunk people get in a fight sometimes, and when they get hit, they don't feel it as bad just because, uh, yeah, it numbs the feeling. Your nerve system, I guess, gets slower or something like that.
You're basically like Superman when you're drunk. You can do anything.
Pretty much, but you still take the damage.
If you're drunk, you can do anything. You heard it here first. JK said it.
Don't drink too much, guys.
My camera is having a hard time figuring out what is a beat pig and what is not a beat pig here. I'm beat pig. This is.
JK.
And you're watching the evening Soothe, people.
So, yeah.
The evening Soothe.